have lived here for so many years that I just feel I need to volunteer. Volunteers make the world go round. I started volunteering here shortly after I left my part-time job, probably 25 years ago. I was on the board first and decided I couldn't really be on the board and do a good job unless I knew what was going on at the food shelf. So I started, and then I turned into a volunteer coordinator about 6-7 years ago. As volunteer coordinator, I coordinate about 45 people every Tuesday because we have 3 shifts. And so I have to make sure we have all the volunteers. So if they can't come in, then I get someone to replace them. Well, I think you get more out of volunteering than you do people coming here, because it's very rewarding to know that you've helped someone, and I enjoy volunteering. Volunteering at Friends in Need Food Shelf is more like a family. You get to know everybody, and it really is fantastic. Everybody is just so nice. I really enjoy working with all the people that I have. When they called and said I was Volunteer of the Year, I says, oh, there's so many other people that volunteer as much or more than I do. They said, you were nominated and we decided you were going to be the one. I says, well, thank you. So then I wrote down all the things that I have volunteered for in the last 20 years, and I had a long list, so I thought, okay, I'm Volunteer of the Year.
Well, I've always felt that volunteering is just an important part of a business owner or as a resident of Cottage Grove, but it provided funds for the Friends in Need Food Shelf so they can buy and purchase more food for their clients. And what better way to support an organization than to help this holiday train?
The Holiday Train Committee does a vast array of things, actually. We hold all sorts of different events coming up before the train gets here. The last 2 years have definitely been challenging with the train not making an actual stop in Cottage Grove, but the committee has just refocused and pivoted, getting rid of those typically in-person events and doing some virtual auctions and just some more non-face-to-face fundraising. Over the last 2 years, we've actually seen a slight uptick in donations to the event, which is an amazing shout out to this community. I wanted to join the committee 10 years ago because I wanted to reach out and get more involved in the community. I was lucky enough to join the committee the first year I was here and have loved what I've done so far. 10 years later, I'm still here.
It's a great committee to work with. There's been several of us that have stuck around through the years. It's all aspects of local residents, local businesses. It's just a great group. It's really fun. It's probably what keeps most of us coming back year after year is the great people we get to work with.
Having the live event has been so amazing. I've been able to bring my 2 children to see their faces and to see the faces on all the kids and adults in the audience is just amazing. They put on such a great show.
There's nothing better when that train pulls into town all lit up and all your hard work pays off when you see the doors open and the fog come out and the musicians sing. There's nothing better.
2022, we're really hoping to get the train back in person. It's obviously up to Canadian Pacific whether or not that happens or not, but we are all looking forward to having the train make its stop back in Cottage Grove.
We won't know for sure if the holiday train will be coming, but how can they say no to our communities?
It was awesome to know that the Holiday Train Committee was nominated and selected as Volunteer Group of the Year. It was great to hear that, the work we've done during the pandemic the last few years has really been acknowledged from the City of Cottage Grove.
Being named the Cottage Grove Group Volunteer of the Year has been amazing. The Holiday Train Committee does so much. I'm blessed to have worked with these amazing people over the last 2 years. And to be honest, they do all the work. I get to smile and hand out awards to other people. So to be named this is just amazing for the whole group.